Take a look at this, and there's there's kind of an uphill trend here. You can even do 2004 to present. You're gonna look at this, look how beautiful that is, right? This is an uphill trend. And so if you can promote this, you're gonna be in a very, very good place. What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now in this video, I'm gonna be showing you an innovative method for promoting CPA marketing offers. This is a brand new method, and it's a very, very helpful method to certain types of people. And as a result of us helping them, we are going to be monetizing these offers in a very, very interesting way. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the method. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go straight for the money. So here I am in Google, and what I'm Googling is highest jobs in the US. Because I want to know what are the highest paid jobs in the US so that I can go right after the money. And so there's a lot of articles here. Here's an article. Here's usnews.com. And I actually opened this article here. And take a look at this one. 100 best jobs. And they have a list. So the first one is physician assistant, which is a pretty good job. Then we have software developer. We have nurse practitioner, followed by medical and health services manager, physician, and lots of other jobs. Now, the job that I'm looking for, and you can pick any job that you want. It's really up to you. Remember, with this method, it's flexible enough. You can substitute any kind of job from this list, or maybe a job that you know that you want to use. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after software developer because I have a little bit of experience in this area. And this is the #2 best paid job on this list. This is usnews.com. So it's a very, very reputable site. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to help people get this job. We're going to help people become this job. So in this case, software developer. And how we're going to do it, I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. And also I'm going to show you how we're going to monetize this as well. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Google and you're going to type top programming languages, okay? Because we want to know what are the top programming languages, where's the demand, right? Because a programming job is great, right? But we also want to be more specific. So here we have a list, and you don't even have to type anywhere, right? We have the snippet. And so May 2021, Python, Java, JavaScript, C#. And this has been around like this for the last 5 years or so, right? It has went up and down, but this has been pretty stable. So even if you're doing this method a couple of months from now, it should be absolutely fine, but I still recommend to execute this query. And so, as you can see, we have Python #1. Python is a cool programming language, by the way. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a site called stackoverflow.com. This is the best site, the biggest traffic site when it comes to programmer-related stuff, right? Not just programmer. They have all kinds of sites for different Q&A, for different themes, for different niches, for different stuff. So we're going to go in here and we're going to type Python, okay? And you can also enter it inside these angled brackets, these square brackets. And that's going to be a tag. We're going to be searching within a tag. We're going to hit enter and we're going to say we're going to do this. And now we have questions, tagged Python. Now you can sort it by newest, you can sort it by active, questions that haven't been answered, haven't been chosen as an answer, and you can also do bounty, etc. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do by votes, okay? And now we have the top questions, right? Not only the top questions because the person asking the question thinks this is an important question, but because these questions were voted the top questions, right? And typically these are the questions that you need to know if you're gonna be applying for a Python programming job, okay? So what does the yield keyword do? What does if, etc., etc. All of these questions you have to kind of know because they're general enough. They're not too complicated because they're top voted questions, which means that they're general enough and they're important enough. So this is very important. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a Google Sheet. We're going to create this Google Sheet. We're just going to create one sheet inside a spreadsheet and we're going to call this question. Then we're going to have URL. This is the answer URL. And then you're going to have another URL. I'm going to show you exactly why I have it this way. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go back to Stack Overflow and you're going to right click on this and you're going to do SpreadSimple. This is a plugin that I use. It's a free plugin. You can just Google the web for it. We're going to hit SpreadSimple And now you're going to have this very nice list. Now, we don't have to do anything here. We don't have to modify anything. We don't have to mess with anything. We're going to copy to clipboard, and we're going to go back to our Google Sheet, and we're going to paste it here. Now, you can delete that first row here, that link in URL. You can delete that. We're going to delete row. And now what you have is you have the question, and then you have the URL, and then you have URL2. Now, why do we need URL2? Actually, you can rename it. You can just call this URL2 and this URL. Because this is not a complete URL. This is the question URL, the answer URL. But this is not the complete URL. What we want to do is we want to do the following. Just copy what I'm doing. We're going to put =, concat, and we're going to put HTTPS =, concat, HTTPS stack overflow.com, and then we're going to put the name, the B2, which is the cell here. We want to combine it together. When we do that, we have a full URL. We're going to do autofill, and now we have the answers. So if you click on this link, this is going to be the answer to this question, okay? And that's all we need to do. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. You can also, you don't really need this column anymore. You can kind of rearrange it. You can do something like this, and that's fine. You can kind of ignore this column. We still kind of need this column, but you can ignore this URL too. That's why I call this URL and URL2, because we're going to be using this URL. And now what we have is a nice kind of a little test, a preparation quiz for would-be programmers with the most, useful questions, the most interesting questions. And now what we need to do, we need to create a site. And once we create the site, I'm going to show you how we can actually go out and promote different offers inside Maxbounty. And there's a lot of offers that are going to work for this really well. And because we're going after a very, very unique niche, it's going to be very, very easy to promote this using paid or free traffic methods, which I'm going to show you as well in a couple of minutes. The next thing that you want to do is you want to go to a website called SpreadSimple, SpreadSimple.com. I'm actually logged in right now, and I have a website here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this website, and we're going to create a brand new website. And this is amazing that you can do here. We're going to hit plus, and we're going to create a brand new website. So what we're going to do, we're going to paste this sheet. So I'm going to call this Stack Overflow so that I remember. So it doesn't have a generic name like sheet.com. We're going to copy this. We're going to go in here, and we're going to paste this right here. We're going to click continue. And so it's telling us, make sure that anyone with the link option is on. I'm going to go ahead and set that option. Okay, now we can copy this link. We can go back. We're going to paste this link here. We're going to hit continue. And now it's going to go out, and it's going to extract the data here. And we can actually create a site very, very easily. Now take a look at this one. And so now we have a simple website with a bunch of questions. We want to fix it up a little bit, right? We are going to go into the design. We're going to go into header here. We have the homepage intro. We're going to do, brush up, become a Python programmer. Okay, we can do something like this. Check out the questions. See if you know the answers to the questions below. Okay, then you can upload a logo, and a logo could be something cool. So we can go to pexels.com. They have free logos, and we can get a programming. We can type programming, see if they have anything interesting. This looks kind of cool. So let's download it. We're going to hit free download. We're going to go back, and we are going to upload the logo. Okay, so it says upload. We're going to do upload. Actually, you can even search on Splash. You can even do something like this. Even easier. You can do programming inside this app, which is really, really cool. So take a look at this one. How about this one? And let's see, cover image. Oh, this is logo. We want the cover image. We're going to do a cover image programming. And now we're going to choose. This looks kind of cool. So take a look at this one. Looks beautiful. And then we can change it around. We can make it a little bit taller, make it shorter. And now we have this. Now let's go down. Let's customize the homepage content. We have all this stuff. We have page title, page subtitle. We have this setting. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And so what we want to do is we want to go into content. And you see where it says primary button. Instead of buy, we're going to say answer. Okay, we're going to do answer, and then there's going to be a link to redirect, and the link is going to be the URL. And that way, if they don't know the answer, right, the idea is they're going to read the question and they're going to try to figure out on their own. But if they don't know, they have an answer here, okay? Then they can do something like this. We also, if we scroll down, we also have a secondary button setting. We can even enable that, and that could be a link as well. So we can also have a URL, right? And this is going to be our affiliate. This is going to be our affiliate stuff, right? And so we can do learn more, and that's going to redirect to our affiliate offer, which is amazing. For each question, we can have a different affiliate offer. So take a look at this one. We have an amazing site. So let's fix it up a little bit. We have all of these other settings. We can have a subtitle. And the subtitle, remember guys, you can customize it. So if you have these questions, you have subtitles. This subtitle could be something like this, right? It could be this. You can just click scrape similar, and you're going to get the subtitles as well, right? You can just do something like this, scrape similar, and you can get the subtitle. But I would recommend just keeping it simple, keeping it the way we have right now. And right now it looks pretty good, right? We have the answer, we have answer, and they can click on the answer and they're going to get the answer. So for instance, we say, the question is, what does the yield keyword do? And they can go to answer and it redirects it. What does the yield keyword do? And they have it right here. Now, what we want to do is, we want to go to the design, and what we want to do is see, do you know the answer? Try to answer the questions without looking at answers. Without looking at answers first. That's the idea, right? And this is great because they don't need to go to Stack Overflow. They don't need to do all this stuff. We're making them easier. We're making them a lot easier for them, right? And so now if we go into content, we have learn more. Now learn more is going to pick up our affiliate marketing offers. Let me show you how that's done. You're going to go into OfferVault, right? So here I am in OfferVault, right? And I'm looking at different CPA marketing offers. If you type Treehouse, you're going to get Treehouse. This is Learn to Code. It pays $240, but if you log in into your Maxbounty account, you're going to see that they have various tiers. It's not only $240. $240 is for a lead. If they actually sign up for a plan, they sign up, they pay something, you're going to be making a lot more money. They just don't show you on OfferVault. And the reason I'm with OfferVault, I have a Maxbounty account. It's just I understand that not everybody has a Maxbounty account. That is why I can do something like Skillshare, and I can see Skillshare from different offers. We have My Lead, we have Admitad affiliate, we have AdPump. You can get all of these offers Skillshare. And so there's a lot of offers that you can promote. So if you go to Skillshare, you can do Versus. You have Udemy, you have Coursera, Brilliant, LinkedIn Learning. Let's go back here and type LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn Learning. And look at this one. We have $385 USD, $4 USD from Maxbounty, but they have CPL plus sale. And OfferVault does not show you this dual tier thing. They only show you cost per lead, which is 4. They're not going to show you cost per sale. They just don't. And then you have LinkedIn Learning, UK, US, Germany, Canada, in a different affiliate network. Then you can also do Coursera. I think I've seen it there. Let's see if it's there. Yeah, there it is, Coursera. 249 countries, 769%. So there's lots of offers. I think I've even seen Udemy. There's Udemy, right? Admitad affiliate, etc., etc. And so what you can do, guys, you can go back to your spreadsheet and you can create another column real quick. Take a look at this one. We're going to create a column and we're going to say affiliate. Or you can do affiliate URL. And this is going to be your affiliate link. And you can have the same offer. You can have multiple offers. Take a look at this one. We're going to drag it down. And now you have an affiliate that they can go, an affiliate link for each question. Okay, then all you have to do is go back here. You can just go back here and you can hit refresh on this. Take a look at this, and it's going to repull the data. It's going to get your data. And now if you go to learn more, you can do a URL and you can do affiliate URL. How beautiful is that? You can do a primary style, you can do secondary style, you can change things around, you can change the color. Maybe you want to make it green, right? So you're going to do green primary style. Oh, that looks beautiful. There's an answer, there's learn more. It's a little bit bright. Let's make it a little bit darker. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So something like this, right? Nice green color. This is kind of grayish. They want an answer, they can get an answer. They can learn more. Or you can change the name of this, the button. Maybe learn more or join the course. Join Python course. Something like this. Take a look at this one, right? And you can have different affiliate links. You can have all the same links. So for instance, you can have all Treehouse. You can have all Coursera. You can mix it up, right? You can mix it up. You can go in here and you can have a couple of Coursera, a couple of Treehouse, a couple of Udemy, a couple of, you know, something else. You can just mix it up and then you can make money using different programs. And then when you see that certain programs convert better than others, you can go out and you can just work with that specific program. And it's very, very simple. And once you're done, you can just go in here and hit publish, and then you can publish it, right? So take a look at this one. You can rename it. I can open it, and it's live on the internet. Take a look at this one. What are you looking for? You can actually remove that. Become a Python programmer. Try to answer the questions without looking at answers first. And then you have all of these answers. You can get an answer. And it's like a beautiful site. And then what you can do is you can go to Facebook groups. You can go to Twitter. You can go to regular forums. And you can just Google for Python programmers. There's a lot of groups. It's a big market, right? Python, if you Google for Python programming language, take a look at this one. And you go into, for instance, you go into Google Trends. And you go into Google Trends and you type Python programming language. You can see that there is a lot of interest in this language. You can do past 5 years. Take a look at this. And there's there's kind of an uphill trend here. You can even do 2004 to present. You're going to look at this. Look how beautiful that is, right? This is an uphill trend. And so if you can promote this, you're going to be in a very, very good place. And like I said, you don't need to choose Python. You can choose another programming language. But as you can see, this uphill trend makes it a lot easier to promote. And so like I said, Facebook groups, go into Python programming forums. You can go into Python forums. So for instance, if I type Python programming language forums, there you go. You have all of these forums. You have Quora. You have all of these sites where you can go in to promote. You have Facebook groups. This is an amazing niche because it's so well defined. It's not general like programming, like IT, like computers. It's very, very specific. And now you have a great site that's live right now. You don't need a website. You don't need anything. And then you have your answers, so you're providing value, but you also have the links to affiliate offers as well. And so I really hope you've gotten value here. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this method. Let me know if you're going to execute it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video.